Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I got a lot of people requesting me to make this video. The only thing that I think is hard to be in this situation, especially pregnant and going to high school. I think it's hard because people don't understand what you're going through. People don't realize that it's so hard going to high school and pregnant. People don't know. People have never been in that situation, so they don't know. Some people are ignorant. Some people are just, they don't have a mind. They don't know, basically. But I wasn't going to make this video even though people requested it. I wasn't going to make it only because I felt that I don't want to remember, I guess, that time. But I think it's important at the same time because I know how many people, thousands of women, of teens that go to high school while pregnant. My situation was a little different. When I was pregnant with my firstborn, which is Christian, he's 3 years old now, it was hard. I was 16. I was a sophomore in high school. I don't really, I don't want nobody to pass through what I did, because it's honestly, it's worth it, at the end, because you have a baby. But it's different for everybody, actually. So it's different. Every teen, every people, every student is different, I guess, and every school is different. But I'm gonna tell you guys my little story of when I went to high school while pregnant, what I've been through, what I went through, and just everything like that. And then I'm gonna talk about my 10-month-old baby. I was a senior while pregnant, so it was a bit more easier, not really, but more fast. Like, I already been through it. So, all right, hello. When I found out I was pregnant, I didn't tell anyone. I remember giving clues to my friends, and they guessed pregnant, but I was so afraid to tell them I was pregnant. I just didn't want to tell anyone. Not even my family knew. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. And I think I was afraid because of my grandparents' religion. Our religion, it's my religion too. And I was just too afraid to make them mad, sad, depressed. Just a bunch of stuff together. I'm sorry, the car. There's a lot of cars that go flying through here. But, I was just in a really situation that I didn't want to talk to anybody, not my friends, nobody. And I did trust my friends and everything. I love my friends, but I don't know, I just didn't want to tell anyone. I guess I just didn't want to tell anyone. I told these stories a bunch of time of when my family found out, so if you want to go watch it, I'll link it down below, and you can just click on the link and it will directly go to that video that I'm talking about. So I'm sorry, that's my 3-year-old Christian. he's knocking at the door. He might leave or he might stay there knocking. But if he knocks, then I'll open the door. But so I went right in high school during all my pregnancy, 6 months in my pregnancy, and I feel like nobody knew. Nobody told me any comments. Nobody told me nothing. Like, nobody knew. So nobody told me anything. And since it was my firstborn, I wasn't really showing a lot. Usually with your first baby, you don't show a lot until you're like 7 months in or 8 months in. For me, that was because I was skinny. I was skinny back then. But I think once I have a baby, I don't know, your body's not the same once you have a baby. And he keeps knocking on my door, so I might as well go get him. Luisa? ¿Quiere meter? I'll be back. And since nobody knew, what was going on with me, nobody asked questions, nobody judged. I think my school is really good at not judging people. I feel like my school was supportive. Everybody was supportive there. They act, mature for their age, for their age back then. I'm 19 right now. But I feel like, you know, my emotions were everywhere, you know. I was excited, don't get me wrong. I was super excited, even though nobody knew. I was excited, and I was certainly motivated, to go on, to finish high school, to do this for my child. And I praise God, because I feel like if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't finish high school. I got my diploma. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I did it for me, for my children, for my family. Because to be honest, they thought I was gonna quit. Once I got pregnant, I was gonna quit. But I didn't, which I am very happy I didn't. I'm happy I went through it all. And just to cover myself up, I have some drawings because Christian, so don't mind that. A lot of people ask me how did I do it, because I made a story time of when I had it and everything like that. And people are telling me how I did it. Well, this is how I did it, to be honest. I wasn't showing a lot, so I just covered myself with a big sweater, big jacket, and nobody really noticed anything. But my emotions were very sensitive. I was very sensitive for everything. Pretty much everything was fine. Like nobody knew. I don't know how they didn't know, because I think when you're pregnant, your face gets swollen. That, at least for me, my face gets swollen a lot. So I don't know how people didn't notice. I mean, my parents. I just don't know how they didn't notice. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I would notice. Something's wrong with my child, I feel like. But again, I was very, very small. So I kind of get that they didn't notice, or anyone noticed. But that was pretty much how it went for my first child, Nobody noticed. It was quick, simple, fast, So, yeah, I mean, I was 6 months in when I got out for vacation that summer. Now, for my second born, I was a senior in high school. I remember I got oh yeah, by the way, I didn't get no pregnancy test with Christian. I didn't get none. I just knew from my heart that I was, but I never took a pregnancy test. I don't even have a pregnancy test. I don't even have ultrasounds of him, because I wasn't receiving no care. Oh my goodness. So I wasn't receiving no care, no prenatal care. But I did notice, because I watched a lot of YouTube about pregnancies, about updates, about everything like that, and I did notice that people were saying something about folic acid, prenatals. I was like, what the heck is that? And I searched more in deep into them, and I actually did took them. So I'm glad I did. I did took them since 12 weeks. I believe I was 12 weeks. I went through my last menstrual period, and I figured it out. Being a 16-year-old, I didn't know nothing about pregnancy. So I figured it out by myself. Nobody helped me. Nobody did nothing. So I'm pretty proud of myself, because I treated myself with prenatals. I make sure I was drinking lots and lots of water. I was making sure my baby was fine and my baby was gonna be healthy. And I didn't know it was a boy. But I had the feeling it was a boy, though. I had the feeling, my guts told me it was a boy. My guts told me a boy. I never had morning sickness, nothing, no nausea, no sickness, no headaches, no nothing. I wasn't even believing I was pregnant the first few weeks. When I found out, why is my period not coming? So that's when I found out that my period wasn't coming, 2 months in. So I didn't know exactly what was going on. So I was like, I'm pregnant. I am. And then my stomach started growing. By 12 weeks, I could see the little belly and stuff. It was so cute. But stuff like that. So when the doctor told me it was a boy, she took the ultrasound. She gave me a picture of his boy parts. But honestly, I was in Washington, and I think I left it all over there. I didn't think I brought it with me. I did have gestational diabetes, so that's a little bad, I guess, because I did had it gestational diabetes with my firstborn, and I wasn't treating myself. I was eating whatever the heck I wanted. But yeah, that was pretty much my story, how it went through high school and more than high school. And now I'm gonna talk a little bit about my second born. So with my second born, I did take a pregnancy test. My friend went with me into the store. And then I found out I was pregnant. I knew I was pregnant. I kind of, every mother knows the feeling of you. You know what I mean? Like we know when we're pregnant. We know, like we know. But I have other videos of like a bunch of stuff about pregnancy related and stuff. You also want to go scroll down or something, and you will look for them. You'll find them. So I did research a lot. I researched a lot about it. Like I just had to. But with my second born, I went through high school. So I found out in January that I was pregnant. It was almost the second month. It was almost February. So I found out like the end of January that I was pregnant. I told Calvin, he's my boyfriend currently. He's a dad of Abraham. So I told him I was pregnant. From day one, he was very supportive. Like always said it. And this time around, my friends knew. My friends know, of course, because I don't know. I just felt like I was more open, I guess, and I wasn't that afraid. I was already 18 when I got pregnant second time. I was 18, and I was like more open to the world, not to the whole world, but open to my friends at least. My teachers didn't know, my family didn't know until like the first weeks or something, because my family knew when I was 8 weeks. Everybody knew when I was 8 weeks. I said my teachers. I don't think they did. I honestly don't think they ever did. I don't know, but I feel with this pregnancy in high school, it was a bit more better, I can say, only because I wasn't showing a lot, not I wasn't showing a lot actually. When I graduated, I was big though, but I was so good at hiding, like so good, you know. But the only thing I can say about it is that, I have emotions. I literally cried in the classroom. History, no, government. I literally cried in government because we were watching a shooting, right, and it killed a bunch of kids and stuff like that. I don't remember where it was, but it was in a school. We were watching a video, and I teared up. I was crying. I mean, like crying, like tearing up. My whole face was freaking red. I was crying, and I was like, why the heck am I crying? Like, I know I was pregnant, but I don't like. I mean, it is sad, but I never cry. I'm like the person that watches like somebody. I don't know. I'm just really hard heart, I guess. Like I don't cry. I mean, I'm sad, but I'm not the person that doesn't cry. Like whenever they see like some bad news or something, I'm just shocked, but I don't cry. Whenever I'm pregnant, I cry though. I don't care who's around me. I cry. And it was really weird for me because I was like, oh my gosh, I know what I'm crying for. But I know it's so sad. I know you guys might be like, oh my gosh, why she doesn't cry? I don't know. I just don't cry. I mean, it is sad and stuff, but I just don't cry. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I'm just really, I mean, my heart is hard as a rock probably. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's the only thing. Nobody told me anything. I mean, nobody did. I mean, why would they do it? Like, none of your business. And I feel like whenever I'm pregnant, I'm hella moody. And don't talk to me if you don't talk to me bad. Like, seriously. But I mean, it was fast, guys. Like, nobody said nothing to me or anything. But I feel like it's important to talk about this topic because I know a lot of people that go through it. And I knew a lot of people that were pregnant and when I was in high school. And I feel you. Sometimes you feel so lonely. When I was pregnant with my firstborn, I used to cry. Like I was alone. I didn't want to be with my friends. I just want to be alone. Like I didn't want to be with nobody. I just want to be alone. I felt so lonely. I felt like nobody was there really. I mean, how are they gonna be there if I didn't tell them? I know, but no, I don't know. I just didn't feel good. Like I didn't feel good. So I feel you guys. Whenever nobody knows, like you feel so bad and so bad, but you're still in love with your baby. You know what I'm saying? Like you love your baby no matter what, and that's the most important thing you can do. No, forget everyone. It's only you and your baby. At the end of the day, it's you and your baby, and you guys will be together, stuck together, and I just look at it that way. I look at it like nobody's there for you, but your child will always be there. No matter what. I feel like your firstborn is the child that loves you no matter what. I feel like your firstborn child is a child that that really sticks out with their parents. Of course, the little one too, because it's little. So the little child's gonna start with parents because they're little, so they need more attention, I guess. But I just feel like that. Christian loves me. He protects me, and it's so like funny because he's just a little boy, and I just feel the connection with him. I feel the connection with all my kids, but Christian though is different. Like with Christian is something different. Probably because I went through it by myself. All by myself, pregnancy, all by myself. So I feel something different, like something more strong towards him. I feel like with your child who first born, being a teen parent, you learn. I didn't know nothing of raising a child. I didn't know nothing of burping. Although I did babysit once in a while, but never like a newborn, little baby. They were like 3 months and more when I babysat them, 2 or 3 months. But yeah, everybody's different, guys. I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I mean, I did it with all my heart, and I'm talking with all my heart. And this is how it went. Like, it really went like that. I never got nasty comments, bad comments, negative comments towards my pregnancy or my babies. Whenever they ask me, how's your child? I responded with my head up because I felt like I don't need to put my head down for anybody. Only because I had a baby at 16 or only because I had a baby at 18 or 15, 13, whatever age you are. I feel like whenever they ask you, how's your baby or why do you become pregnant, or what the hell were you thinking, or close your legs next time, put your head up and answer to them. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever let nobody put your head down. Like, seriously, don't let nobody do that. But at the end of the day, they're just some ridiculous, ignorant people that have nothing to do just to bug you. And I feel like, ignore them. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. You don't gotta be in that drama. Just be happy and strong for your babies and strong for yourself. Alright, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoy it very much, and like always, God bless, and that's it. Alright, guys, till the next one.